Yeah, like Tom Brady with the 7 rings. Better give you all of them sports things. Kicking it with Karter.
Kicking it with Karter.
Kicking it with Karter.
Kicking it with Karter.
Yeah, please subscribe down below. I'm about to take off. Yo, so kick it with Karter.
Kicking it with
Cause
Karter.
we're kicking it with Karter.
Kicking it with Karter.
Yeah. Yeah. Kicking it with Karter. Kicking it with Karter.
Kicking it with Karter.
What's up, guys? Make sure you check out my first 4 episodes on YouTube. Tell your friends, family members, co-workers. Hey, guys, I'm trying to end up all over the web. I get it wet. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Kicking It with Karter. Let me jump right into it. Upset alert. The Bills and the 49ers losing 2 straight games in a row. Let me talk about the Bills in the second loss against the New England Patriots. They got shut down. They didn't even get 100 rushing yards. That's how you know they got shut down offensively. It just felt like Josh Allen couldn't get into his groove. Like any of the offense couldn't get into his groove, really. I mean, Stephon Diggs, he's out here having 100-yard games in all the other games, but this game he barely even got to 90 yards. Barely. That's what I'm saying. They just couldn't get in the right groove. And against the Jaguars, I mean, they had a chance of winning that game. There were just some major mistakes like how Josh Allen threw it deep to Stephon Diggs on that reckless throw. They could have just ran it and got the third and manageable. Instead, they bombed it down the field and got picked off, which would lead to a Jaguars touchdown. That's what I'm saying. They're making costly mistakes. Now let's get to the 49ers. I could see why they're not playing their exact best, but I still think they should be able to beat the Vikings and the Browns. Even without Deebo Samuel or Christian McCaffrey not 100%, they should beat the Vikings and the Browns. Let me start like this. The 49ers against the Vikings. Yes, the 49ers were able to get that pick early in the first quarter, already in field goal range. But Christian McCaffrey, a rare Christian McCaffrey fumble, which will lead to the Vikings scoring the first points of the game. And the 49ers defense, they had some costly penalties in the Browns game late. They called the pass interference on Amari Cooper on that 4th down, which would have ended the game, but it gave the Browns another chance. And Jake Moody, which I think they need to bench him because he's missed most of their important field goals, just like how the 49ers lost to the Browns because of that field goal by Jake Moody. I think they need to work on that. Listen, let's talk about one of the biggest rivalries in college football. Florida versus Georgia. Down here in Jacksonville, you can see the RVs lining up. It's electric. You can see it on buses, Florida versus Georgia, on gates, Florida versus Georgia. They're putting it everywhere. Like, it's crazy down here. But Florida versus Georgia is one of the biggest games because Florida and Georgia, 2 states very close together. So I know Florida fans and Georgia fans, they'll all come down here and watch their teams play. The last 3 games Georgia has won, and it's not looking so good for Florida for these last 3 games of this rivalry. And knowing that Georgia is the defending champs, I'm going to go Georgia for this game. But I think they can pull it off, even though Brock Bowers, their star tight end, and one of the main weapons of their offense is out. I still think because Georgia is known for their defense that Georgia is going to be able to pull it off, and then their offense with those dangerous wide receivers. I think Georgia's going to be able to pull it off. Let me talk about the NBA season opening. Let's first talk about the Nuggets and the Lakers. Yeah, the Nuggets still look like the team to beat. And like I said in episode 1, which is on YouTube, all 4 episodes are on YouTube. But like I said in episode 1, that I think they can repeat. But the Lakers, on the other hand, losing, I think there were some critical decisions. Like, the Lakers have to help out LeBron. LeBron cannot carry them the whole season. I mean, like, AD has to stay healthy. They can't just keep forcing up threes. And they're just making simple mistakes like that. Now, let me talk about the Spurs. Yeah, they looked all right. But one thing I have to say about Wemby, he needs to get himself involved on both sides of the ball. But other than that, they look pretty good. Let me talk about the Magic beating the Rockets. The Magic, they look like a completely different team out there. Scoring points here and there, getting steals here and there, just completely different. So that's what tells me this is going to be a fun NBA season to watch. What's up, y'all? Carter's Mamba moment goes to my man, Lamar Jackson. He balled out on Sunday against the Lions, putting up 3 passing touchdowns, going 21 for 27, and having 357 passing yards. And for rushing, he had 9 carries, 36 yards, and 1 more touchdown. He had 4 of the 5 touchdowns that the Ravens scored against the Lions. That's crazy, guys. Just crazy. That's why this goes to you, Lamar, pulling out that huge win against the Lions and proving to the NFL that you guys are still a team to beat. All right, here's Carter Pick 6. But this week is a little different. I need you guys to comment down below and tell me your 6. First question. Florida or Georgia? Jamar Chase or Justin Jefferson? Phil Jackson or Pat Riley? Apple or Android? John Cena or The Rock? Popeyes or KFC? Tell me your 6 down below and we'll see the results next episode. What's up, y'all? This week's Carter's winning word, in my opinion, is very interesting. It's a quote from Robert Kiyosaki. The quote is, "Sometimes you win, sometimes you learn." It's interesting to me because I'm used to hearing people say sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but this is sometimes you win, sometimes you learn. Like, if at your job people are the boss and stuff, they're picking who to promote and you don't get picked, you can learn from that and learn what you can do better in the future. Or in sports, let's say you lost a game and you can learn from your mistakes instead of pouting and moving on to the next game just trying to do the same thing but better. You should learn from your mistakes and then do better and then know what to do. That's why I think Carter's winning word and this quote is very interesting. Thanks for listening, y'all. Peace.